has been the story of my life for the past few days, my internet connection. I'm really over it. So let me know if you can hear me. There's somebody that's still in here. And so what I did, I shut it off on trying to watch. I am so sorry. This is just a bit much. So whoever is in here, can you please let me know if you can hear me and see me? Oh my gosh. All right. Live share. Can you, okay, all right. Let me just send this invite to my sister real quick. She, okay, and go off of there. All right. I want to cry. I really want to cry. My level of frustration with everything is up there. I just don't understand. Like, ooh, get thee nigh, because this is awful. This is awful. This has been happening to me all week long. My connection, everything. Okay, so you can hear and see me now. Cool. All right, I'm gonna keep this positive because I was saying, what's in the name? Sekela on go. It's the energy, it's the vibe, it's the manifestation. And I didn't even realize in changing the name. Yes, Thomas, we're back. Welcome, all of those that are just joining me. Don't worry, you didn't miss anything. My internet went kaput and I had to actually tether versus Wi-Fi. So I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna do none of that. I'm gonna just keep it pushing, right? Keep it moving. All right, so I was saying before it so rudely dropped that I think a lot of people are under the impression that I am going trekking versus traveling. And so you have backpackers, you have tourists, and you have hikers. The difference is a tourist travels for relaxation and a getaway and pleasure. They need a break from the job, everyday grind. They usually go somewhere from a couple of days to a couple of weeks. Some even go a little bit longer if you got it like that. Kudos. Hikers, they trek out in the outdoors, they do the trails, they do the mountains. And quite honestly, my opinion of a backpacker is a person that balls that all up together. You travel light, you enjoy where you are, you do things at mostly on a budget and just enjoy where you are and go from place to place. You stay in hostels, you travel cheap. Sometimes you can catch a cheap flight or whatever. And so me, I am about to backpack through Kenya, which means everything that I'm taking with me on my journey will be in a backpack. I will have a video posted on how I packed my backpack because I did end up getting a smaller backpack than what I went for. And that's okay. I'm a beginner, it's used, it's in good shape. And that video will be coming up real soon because I didn't realize that my time is coming up here real soon. So, let me put this, I wanted to put this up. I was researching some things and I found some nice little sayings about backpackers and how we do it. Most backpackers, they like their freedom. They like going from place to place. They don't want to get caught up in spending a whole lot of money and have just, if you go one place, you spend $500. But if you can go 3, 4, 5, 6 places and spend that same $500, that's the idea of a backpacker. You take what you need in the backpack, you stay in hostels, you travel cheap, and enjoy the moment. Alrighty, so, oh my gosh. So backpacking basically is a form of low-cost, independent travel. You're not caught up in a whole bunch of hoopla. You're basically going from place to place with your backpack. Now, some backpackers do hitchhike, walk, by any means necessary to get to their next destination. pretty much what I had to learn, because I have a hard time saying the word hostels. I want to say hostel. It's a hostel. A hostel, basically for backpackers, is like a dormitory, and there's multiple beds in a big room. Now, I'm not above that, because if you were in the military and you went to boot camp, and some places in school, you got stuck in what we called a squad bay. So basically, a hostel has the same general things. Some of them are mixed gender, some of them are for women, some of them are for men. And so I've been watching a lot of videos. And so my understanding that hostels are for young people to go party, whoop, whoop. That may be true in the US, but usually abroad, it may be a little bit different. But I was, one of the videos mentioned that if you are a little older and you show up in these hostels, they may even upgrade you for free. Especially if there's a large group of foreign speaking people or a big group of really young people, and they give you a questionnaire and ask you your age and everything, they very well may upgrade you for the free. And I like that word, free. It's my favorite word. Mixed dorms. Yeah, I don't have a problem with it, because my next thing was watching Stephanie Perry. She's very informative. She mentioned, she has a video that came out a few years ago about staying in hostels and you're over 30. So she actually mentioned that if you get an all-female dorm, they charge you a little bit extra. So in these things, there's bunk beds. Some of them now, a lot of them now have little lockers underneath the bunk beds that you can secure your gear and lock it up, or you can even leave it with the staff if you go somewhere and you don't want to take your pack with you. Now, my goal in life, if this works out, inshallah, hopefully it will, that I will be upgrading the backpack to a decent backpack that has a detachable little day pack on the back of it. But anyway, I was nervous about, I was like gung ho. Now, let me just tell you the difference. 5-day stay. I will be leaving Tanzania and headed to Nairobi. From Nairobi, I'm going to catch the train and go to Mombasa. I think that's my longest stay. Mombasa, I think I'm staying 5 nights. Well, the difference in staying in a hostel versus a B&B or a nice hotel or whatever is the prices here are a little different. So for them 5 nights, I could have paid anywhere upwards of $200 or more for those 5 nights. But because I'm staying in a hostel, I'm only paying $39. I've already paid for it, pay in advance. And it had a really great rating. It's on the beach. So I'm looking forward to that. So I was like kind of nervous when I started saying, oh, these people are like, it's for young people, blah, 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 until I actually saw Stephanie Perry's video, and it kind of gave me a little bit more peace of mind. And like I said, that video of hers was staying in hostels when you're over 30. So, all right, keeping to my little schedule here, because I do have a little session at like 4 o'clock in the morning. So it is 20 minutes after 8 here. So my next stop is, good morning from Dallas. Hi, find my niche. No, what is that? Find my niche. Yeah. What does that say? LTK. How you doing? Welcome. Thank you for coming. Gear. So we're going to prepare. We're getting prepared to do this backpacking trek. So I'm really, really super proud of my first backpack. I'm so proud. It's already packed, y'all. And that's because I did a test run and to see what I can get in it. And so one of the things, you live and you learn and you testing stuff out. So I knew when I first got in, I was kind of cleaning it up a little bit. I found a little compartment that it has what I call a jerry curl bag in it. And it has a waterproof bag that's stuffed down in a bottom compartment, and you put it over the whole pack in the event you get caught out in the rain. So after I packed it to capacity, I was looking for that compartment to put the little thing over and check it out. And I stumbled upon another compartment, and I was like, oh, wait a minute. let me take my sneakers out the bag and put it in this compartment, and then found the other one. So that left me with lots and lots of space in my bag. Like I said, that'll be a video at a later date on how to pack it and show you the bag, all the details. For a used bag, I think I did pretty good. So yeah, I put one of the posts on the community tab of what actually is in that bag. And it's not that heavy either. So first things first, visa. Visa situation is as such. I could pay $129 for a Kenya visa, 90-day one-time entry into Kenya, and enjoy the moment. And then I stumbled upon what is called an East Africa visa. And that visa, okay, don't play with my emotions, internet. That visa is a 3-country visa for $100. I don't know what that is. Probably spam. Anyway, the East Africa visa includes Kenya, Uganda, and Rwanda, and it's $29 cheaper than just getting a Kenya visa. So I'm going with that one, the East Africa visa. Yeah, so we get the visa. You make your plan as to where all you want to go. And so with that, I did make a little slide, but I'm scared to move. I don't want to open up anything. I just want to get this over with. My little guy that drives me around, he was like, oh, I have a friend. You want to go on safari? He works at the safari and we can get you a good deal. Well, when he sent me the quote, it was like $369 for the vehicle, the fuel, and the driver. And then it was like $59 to get in the park. Now, mind you, this park is less than 2 hours away from me. And then 15,000 shillings for food. At that price, they don't even provide you with a meal. You pay for everything. And it's a day trip. You don't stay the night or nothing. So it came to like $430 US. And I was like, boy, I'm broke. I can't afford no for no day trip. Are you crazy? No, thank you. I will stick to Kenya. So the good thing is I ended up adding days before Mombasa in Nairobi. And then I'll go to 2 different places there. And each one of those places, well, Nairobi National Park for foreigners cost $110. And then there's a Sedgwick Sanctuary where they get orphan elephants and, take care of them until they can release them back into the wild. That's like $30. So, okay, we still ain't at $430 yet. And that's including my visa, my transportation to Nairobi, on the train to Mombasa, the hostels in both places, the train ride back. And I'm like, are you crazy? I'm not paying that. He said, well, it's a foreigner price. And I'm like, I'm paying the foreigner price in Kenya. And I do understand that they charge tourists, foreigners from other places, a higher rate. And that is actually how these places maintain. They price gouge us, but at the same token, we get to enjoy some really good stuff. And, it helps them with their costs. So I let that slide because I get it. If you are in country or on the continent, then things are different here, but that's a conversation for another day. So one of the other things I wanted to say is that while I was researching, and I have watched a bazillion videos on backpacking abroad, backpacking in Africa, I found a few of us, but not very many. And that was one of the reasons, even prior to researching this, why I wanted to take this adventure, because I was kind of getting frustrated. I mentioned in another video that I will be relocating, and most of the people show you the high-end stuff. A lot of them even are so cheeky as to say, hey, if you don't have this, that, and the other, don't come here. I say, what's in your heart And if you feel like you can survive coming to a foreign country with what you have, then by all means do it. It doesn't take a millionaire, it doesn't take the Rockefellers and none of those people to come move to Africa. Actually, Africa has gotten a bad rap as far as tourism for us is concerned. We've been brainwashed and they've been brainwashed, and it's a whole life-changing experience over here. So you do have to adjust your Western mentality. I say that a trillion times and I can't say it enough. It's different. And it's different to the point, me being prior military, me moving around in the United States, me being just a free, all out free spirit. It finally came to a head and it took its toll on me. But like I said, I'm still here. I'm still here because I be doggone if I'm going back to where I came from. I may go to another destination, but so with all of that, this insight came to me that for the backpack, I'm gonna relocate and put my central location in a different location, and then I'm a backpack around, because the first reason why I was going to Kenya was to find someplace else to stay. Now, some stuff is a little bit more in Kenya and some stuff is a little bit cheaper, so it kind of balances out. As far as what kind of money you need when you come here, it depends. Are you coming here as a tourist for pleasure, or do you plan to move? I am a sporadic person. I am unorganized and immature at best. So when I hitched it up, my mind was made up. I'm out of here. Save some money and go. Okay, so it took me several months before I actually did get something that could put some money in my pocket. So I guess you would call me a digital nomad, and I kind of feel special about that. But right now, the internet has been hating on me all week long. So when you depend on the internet for your source of income, you have to make sure you have a darn good internet connection. Now, I got Tigo. It's supposed to be like the second best provider here in Tanzania, and Tigo has been doing the fool this week. I tell you, I don't know what they working on, what they fixing, and you call, they lie, they say, oh no, there's nothing wrong with the internet, just restart your phone, and then all of a sudden it's working. Anyway, that's that. So I do have one of my stories. Tuesday when I went out looking for my gear, I saw this really cute bright orange rain poncho hanging up. Now, mind you, the place that I went, and you saw it on the last video, I hope, all this stuff, this whole area, everything there is used. You got clothes, shoes, anything you could think of. I think what happens is the US and the UK and other places, they put stuff in a container and they ship it to Africa. Like, oh, they need this. Africans have a way of cleaning stuff up to make it look brand new. However, I asked the young man, how much for this poncho? He told me 40,000 shillings, which is about $19, $18, $19. I don't know, somewhere around there. But mind you, it's used, okay? And I was like, no. I was trying to talk him down, and I really wanted it. So when we pulled off, I had Nikos ask him again, will he take 10,000 shillings? And he was like, no, I'm not going to make a profit. I'm like, boy, it's used. So I didn't do it right then and there. I waited till I got home and I started Googling, because I was like, I know you can get a poncho for like $2, $5, something like that. Y'all, when did ponchos get so fancy? I saw some rain ponchos, plastic, for like $100 and something. And I was like, are y'all crazy? I just get wet. I'm going to get wet because in the words of my daddy, y'all know I love my daddy, rest his soul, I will crap and go blind before I pay $100 and something for a garbage bag. And that's basically what a poncho is, a garbage bag. It's plastic. You're going to sweat to death, and you're probably going to still end up being soaking wet anyway. So I said, I owe that fella an apology, so I may go back and get the stupid poncho. I don't know, just be wet. I don't know if it's rainy. It will be rainy season in February in these areas. But anyway, Uh, yeah. Anyway, so we already discussed that. Um, and like I said about the foreigner prices versus the local people prices. At first, I thought they was discriminating against us because you get a lot of that. They see you, they hear you, and they automatically raise the price like ridiculously high. So, like I said, this us paying the little extra money, it helps them out in the long run, especially if you something you really want to do. And I think that may be one of the reasons why I've been here over a year and I have never been on a safari because if you want to go to the Serengeti, get alone. It's expensive. It is like so. And when I say expensive, like I just told you, like $400 for a day trip. And that's not even to the Serengeti. That's in Manyara, which I think is Arusha National Park, which is less than 2 hours away from here. I can't with y'all over here. So the difference is in Tanzania, there's a huge difference between the cost for the locals and the cost for foreigners / tourists. And in Kenya, it's more comparable. So let's say for one of the places that I'll be going to, it's like $7 for a local person. It's $30 for me. Okay, I can deal with that. I can get with that. No problem. It's no problem. So I did get one thing though. If you do want to go to you come here and you want to go to the Serengeti, the more people in your vehicle, you can split the cost for that vehicle between you all. So since I am a solo traveler, a solo female traveler, I get to carry the brunt of the weight, but I refuse to play with them over here. I'm going over there and do my thug thizzle and see some stuff and create some really great content for you guys. And with that, I am hosting a fundraiser. So I don't know how many of you pay attention to the description bar, but I'm doing a fundraiser on PayPal. It's legitimate. It's me. And the thing is that I'm trying to raise these funds. So one of the stipulations of the East Africa visa is that once you leave any of those 3 countries and go to a different country that's not a part of it. For instance, if I go to Kenya and come back to Tanzania, I cannot then go to Uganda because it voids my visa. So I would love to go from Kenya to Uganda to Rwanda, and I've already mapped it out. It's not that much. I got the first part covered. And if y'all can work with me, if y'all want to see that super duper epic content of me trekking through these 3 countries, then please, please, please help me help you to see some really, really cool stuff. Now in Kenya, I will be going to 2 sanctuaries and a national park. I will be doing the SGR train, which is the Mombasa one has kind of been in play, but the one from Nairobi to Kisumu it just reopened after 15 years, I think last month in December. So it was a big, big deal. And you get to see a lot of stuff. So Kisumu is on Lake Victoria. And so I'm just stay a couple of days there and then inshallah head from there to Kampala, Uganda, and then Kampala go over to the Sesi Islands that they have there and check that out for a couple of days. They have an impala sanctuary there that I would like to see because if you don't know, I love animals. I truly, truly do love animals. So that is the most popular question that I get asked when I tell people that, oh, I'm in Africa, I live in Africa. Have you seen any wild animals? Not since I left the United States. So anyway, yes. So I've just been kind of being low key, laying low and, cleansing, purging, doing the whole 9 yards. So now I'm ready. And I would love, love, love to continue the journey and, create this great content for you guys. For those of you that, there's some people that are actually scared to get on an airplane for that many hours to come to Africa. There's some people that They just don't travel. There's people that have never left their hometown or their home state in the United States. So I'm here to motivate you and show you just what is here and do it on a budget. So, it's helping me create this content hopefully will grow my channel as well, because I have been on the struggle with growing the channel. And quite honestly, at one point, I just wanted to totally walk away from it because I was like, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? But when you hear the stories, hey, Linda, you understand that, like the guy said, YouTube is a marathon, it's not a sprint. And you have to do what interests people. And so I figure, since so many people think that because I'm in Africa, I just automatically see lions and elephants and zebra in my backyard. Well, I don't have a backyard. In my front yard, I do not. I would like to get to a point where I can see these things. So some of the things like a couple of the sanctuaries and my hostel in Mombasa, all that stuff is already paid for. It was, like I said, the one in Kenya, of course, the one in Nairobi is like $47. The one in Mombasa was $39. And I think I found one in Kampala for like $22. And so I stopped there because I need your help. I honestly need your help to continue the journey from Kisumu. I'm confused, from Kisumu to Kampala. And that's where it's going to get good. It's so much historical stuff. There's things. My thing right now is the national parks and the sanctuaries to see these animals that, nope, I have been here since the beginning of November 2020. I've seen 2 animals. 3 if you consider the monkeys that was in the tree at the spice, the spice place in Zanzibar, and the guy that was standing next to me, the monkey started peeing on him. Monkeys is the little bitty babies, the little bitty tiny ones. I don't know what they're called, but I saw an orangutan on my drive to Zambia with my friend. His job transferred him way out there. So as you know, well, you don't know, but I knew what was coming after that. That was an 18-hour drive. He quit and found a job here locally. And I'm glad, because he has a wife and a little child. And I was like, going way out here, and he was falling asleep. And I was like, boy, don't play with me. Wake up or pull over or whatever. So, hey, Money Hotel, how y'all doing? Chops! Yes, you'll be here in April. Hopefully by then I will be situated in Kenya. So, yeah. So I've got all this stuff going on. Like I said, you can find the fundraiser in the description box. I will also post it on social media. Help me out, y'all. This is going to be epic and it's going to be fun. And I don't know if I will, like right now, I'm just having super serious issues with my internet. I don't know if it's the internet or the laptop. So I don't know if I will be able to connect in these places so that I tutor English online. So I don't know if I'll be able to get connected to make me a couple of dollars. That would be great. That would be absolutely lovely. And like I said, things have been this is the way I look at it. You know, something great is about to happen when those arrows start flying. I don't care what you believe in. If you believe in the Bible, the Quran, if you believe in the scroll on the wall, I don't really care. But if you think that when those tests start and them arrows start flying, that something great is about to happen. And baby, when I tell you I've been catching it, I've been sick. I've been doing stupid stuff like spraying a half a can of spray because, we had to feed the children flies here. I sprayed half a can. I got so sick behind that, I dang near poisoned myself to death. But, you know, it's all good. It's all Do you have Cash App? I do not. I don't have, they don't. Okay, so that's another thing I wanted to touch on in one of these videos. When you come to these places, in particular, I didn't have any problems in Ghana with stuff, but here in Tanzania, under the prior administration and before ever, there's a lot of things that are blocked here. So since the new president has taken over, she was the vice president. I can honestly say I have been able to get back on my Amazon. I have been able my Amazon Music, my I don't know about Pandora because I like Amazon Music better. Hey, Gordo. Um, I've been able to get on certain things. Now I had to kind of manipulate my PayPal because I have a local phone number here. I no longer have a US number. And so they say, oh, we don't, unfortunately at this time, we can't do X, Y, and Z because there are videos out there. If you search online jobs from abroad, blah, 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 you can get these good jobs. You can get paid to watch videos on YouTube. You can do X, Y, and Z. And every last one of them was like, not you. You in Tanzania, we don't play with them. We don't like them, or whatever the case may be. A lot of stuff is blocked here. My Cash App is one of them. My bank has something called Vimo. I don't even know. It's attached to my bank account, and I couldn't get into it either because it's looking at your IP address, and my IP address is over here, I guess. And it's like, nope, sorry, get out of here. So I can't, it's just certain stuff that Thomas, don't laugh. It's rough. That's what I say. Your mind has to be right when you come to these places. And because I'm borderline an introvert, because trust me when I tell you, when I was in the military and up until maybe about 30 years old, I partied real hard. I don't think I left nothing for later in life. So kudos to y'all that's still 50, 60, 70, going out dancing, partying, having a good time. Because if I even think about it, I'm sleepy right now, just thinking about it. So I stay home a lot, and I'm okay with that. I walk up and down the street or whatever. Oh, and I'm back on my walks, y'all. That hill, I made it to the top. A VPN. I was using that before, and then something told me I couldn't get on because I was using a VPN. I don't know. Gordo, I'm catching hell right now, okay? But I'm rebuking it, and it's about to go down. It's about to go down. All righty. So far we have scheduled Nairobi, Mombasa, and Kisumu in Kenya. And like I said, I really truly would like to extend it simply because this visa is $100 versus $129. And I think that's the best bet for me. And so with that, I can do a little bit more. And yes. So at this very moment, that is all that I have to say. Please, please, please hit that description in the description thing. And like I said, the Facebook, the Instagram people, the link to the fundraiser is in the bio on Instagram. I will post it on Facebook. And so if you have any questions, if there's some things that you like, oh yeah, I saw this place and this place, and you want me to check it out while I'm in that area, by all means, let me know. Let me know, and I will try my darndest if it's reasonable. That is another thing that I wanted to say. I try to make sure my page is super transparent. I don't hide anything. If you need help, you need help. If you don't like something, there's a nice way to put it. There's nice ways to say it. What you're not going to see on this channel is me bashing people openly, saying, oh, XYZ, so-and-so, or this. I'm not going to do it because I try to live in a positive light. And I want people, I'm representing the big girls. Kudos to the big girls. 2, I'm representing the people whose money is kidogo. My money is kidogo, which means it's little. but you can still do stuff. These people show you high-end hotels, high-end apartments, and tell you, oh yeah, you can come here because XYZ. But doesn't that defeat the purpose? It defeats the purpose of leaving a debt-laden lifestyle in one place to come. There's really not, it's too much debt here because it's one of those places, cash and carry. If you do not have the cash for it, you don't get it. So in this particular country, you pay your rent in advance, 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, whatever. If you can afford to, if you got some stash and you can afford to go get you a Who ride, you can go buy a car. There's not too much of, let me finance you. Let me, get this on credit, cash and carry, real simple. So these people here, they live modestly. It's all that. It's starting to kind of come in a little bit because their little musical artists are really being heavily influenced by the Western world. And I used to really, really love Afro beats because it was so positive. And now they're just as raunchy. In less than 5 years, this thing went kaput, so these are things that happen. So I'm checking the chat. Anybody have any particular questions for me? Thank you, chumps. I want to stay in nice hotels too. Yeah, you can stay in nice hotels here, and you'll be surprised. You'll be pleasantly surprised. Now, okay, so let me just state for the record, I have no endorsements. I'm not sponsored by anybody. I'm still struggling to get to 1,000 subscribers. I'm more than halfway to those 4,000 hours of views. So when I tell you that there are places that you can stay that are really, really nice and really, really cheap, go back and look at my banana farm stay up in the mountain. It was so, thank you so much, chumps. Where I stayed, it was super duper nice. And it was like $14 a night, something like that. It was really, really inexpensive. And they tell me, oh, we're our own worst enemy when we talk about how cheap stuff is. What, you want me to lie? You want me to lie? Or is this why my people are showing you only the high-end stuff to make those of you, there's people, yes, there's corporate America people that's clocking dollars. Good for you. I'd been under the jail working in corporate America. I am a self-retired truck driver. I hauled chemicals for a living. And yes, I made a pretty darn good living. I was able to save the money that I came here with in 2 months. Okay. And so for those people that are not even up at that standard, that they're just a little bit lower on the thing, yes, you make enough money to survive and you may have a couple of dollars left over, then you can travel. You can come here. You can do whatever. Like Stephanie Perry say on her channel, the thing that you do for a living, try to see if you can get that and transfer it into a remote job, working away from the office. And things, when you do stuff like that, things to take into consideration. Now, this is not from me. This is from Stephanie Perry. Go check her out. She has a very, very good channel, very informative for people that want to be digital nomads. Hey, super nurse. And kudos to the super nurse. She's always given me great words of encouragement. And we got here to this country around the same time, and her spouse and myself, we still here. We are still here. So with being a digital nomad, you take what you have, or you find a new position and you work remotely. You need your laptop and the internet. But the thing is that I learned watching one of her last videos about being a digital nomad, when you get these positions or when you request to work remotely from your company, you have to make sure that, one, you can go anywhere. because some of them have restrictions. They may want you to come into the office once a week or something like that. They call it hybrid working, where you go in once a week or once every other week or whenever they request you to come in. So you can't be on the other side of the world in Thailand, talking about you a digital nomad and your company like, we need you at the office tomorrow because you ain't gonna make it. That's like a 2-day flight. So you learn these things and you go and you make sure, like some of them, their headquarters is in a foreign country. So you may be able to go to that country, or they may tell you, yeah, you can go work from anywhere. So you trying to trade and travel? Okay, so you can do that from online. That's something that you can start your own business with. You know, I never really wanted my channel to be a travel channel. Y'all know I was trying to snorkel, and I forgot that I'm going snorkeling. I heard it's like $15 to go snorkeling in Mombasa. Mombasa, if you don't know, is on the coast of Kenya, and it has beautiful beaches, just like Zanzibar. It is absolutely gorgeous. So you know, that didn't work for me in this channel. Y'all didn't want to swim. They're like, don't put that. Don't, as words of my mom, don't get that wet on me. Don't get no water in my face. I love being at the beach and I love being at the water. Anything you do, certain things that you think, oh, I need a degree, you do not need a degree. Like myself, I tutor English now. Okay. I tutor English online, and you know, I don't see Nikita in here. She probably forgot, didn't get the notification, but she was like, well, why don't you try this? You know, you speak really well. And I was like, girl, they're not going to hire me. I'm a retired truck driver. And ironically enough, they approved me within like 24 hours. And I was like, okay, I didn't know what I was doing. So it took me a little time to learn the system. And then I found an article about how to make it work for the better for me. And I was like, okay, let me try that. So I did have a little clientele of regular students. And so I guess how it goes, the student pays for 6 months, a year, or whatever. So when they time run out, some of them can't afford to redo it, or they think they got it, or whatever. And so it shifts. So then I have to go back to these priority hours, telling people, okay, come on, blue is my regular schedule, black is my priority hour. Well, guess what? Little internet service here started doing me bowl, y'all. They was doing me bowl. So I was coming on like 2:00 in the afternoon trying to tutor. My internet would go off. It wasn't the internet, it was the power. And this is something that is regular here, power outages. So you get used to it. It's not so much because I got little mobile things that I brought with me, chargers or whatever. But I can't do nothing when the internet goes out. So when everybody's on at like 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, that's when the internet goes out. So I decided to get myself up out the bed. Party time is over, pseudo party, rest and relaxation is over. So I get up 2 days a week at 3 a.m., 2:30 in the morning to start working at 3 a.m. when the internet is supposedly at its best. I have not had any problems up until like Thursday. So what my little company do, they punish you. They said it's not punishment. It's just to give you 3 days to get your mind right. So I lost 3 days of tutoring. And I'm like, no, I need every dime I can get for this trip coming up. So I've lost 3 days of tutoring because my internet went out at 4:15 in the morning, and I was scheduled from 3 o'clock. And do you know that freaking internet didn't come back on till like 7:01? It's a conspiracy. It's a conspiracy. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So there are things that you can do. I have no degree. I do have some medical background, different various things. So some of my students want to talk about medical terminology. Easy peasy. But the place that I'm on is one of the lowest paying out there. However, it has it gives you the most leeway. So I'm cool with it. So I had to up my ante because I was like, shoot, I can live off of $50 a week. I ain't gonna work out. I work like 1 hour a day, you know. Now I'm working like 4 hours, 2 days a week, and 3 hours, 4 days a week. I work like 6 days a week. I get up early in the morning. By the time I'm finished, everybody is just like getting up. Sun is coming up. And it's cool. It's doing what it needs to be doing. And I wish that I could do more hours, but I know once I get past that like 10, 11 o'clock mark, the internet is sucky. It's going. This is one of the factors of me hop skipping next door. Just go next door. It is what it is. They are a little more, yes. Okay, so one thing you will have to know about being over here in Africa, these people are up with the sunrise. When I tell you up and walking and talking at 6 a.m. when the sun is coming up, me, I'm like, can y'all shut up till 10 o'clock so I can sleep in? But now, I know you hustle. You have to hustle. You have to do something. And for them, it's like, if I don't hustle, I don't eat, So what the little that I do bring in is pretty decent, especially since I upped my hours. It's very decent. So my goal, inshallah, is to get this trip, kick it off. It's called the Backpack Africa Kickoff. And hopefully that will get things started because every little bit of income helps. So if I can get where I need to be on YouTube and start bringing in some of that ad money and all that stuff, I'm not going to buy subscribers. I'm just not going to do that. You either like the content or you don't. So I'm not going to go that route because I see people that's starting off and all of a sudden they got 20,000 subscribers. Huh? And so one of my students told me, he said, oh yeah, you can get subscribers and they'll comment and they'll do this and do that. It's not that serious, boo. I will throw YouTube away before I pay for some subscribers. I said my money is kidogo. It's little. It's little. So you stay in your budget. You stay within your means. So going out to that market and buying used stuff, I'm okay with that. You do have to haggle or take a local person with you so you don't get price gouged on used stuff. It's like, yeah, it's like, come on, dog. I'm finna pay you that much money. I'm going back and get that damn poncho. It is amazing, just this is how it rolls. So do you all have any questions for me? Because I believe, what's tomorrow, Monday? Yeah, my first tutoring session. It is almost 9 o'clock and I'm making good time. My tutor session starts at 4 a.m. in the morning. All I need is like 3 or 4 hours of solid sleep. I'm good. And so, yes, I appreciate you all. If this is your first time here, please, please, please hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button. Tell your friends, hey, this old crazy lady that moved to Africa. I made the mistake of listening to some people and they say, we don't want to hear you talk. But you're going to hear me talk because I'm going to talk. I'm going to talk y'all ear off. I'm going to talk. And in the midst of it, I'm going to be giving y'all some of the greatest content there is to give. I'm going to give you the real point of view. Like I said, transparency is a must. I have nothing to hide. What y'all going to do? Come beat me up? Try your hand with it. Mother is for no games. Anyway. Hello, Teresa. Welcome. Thank you. I want you all to be, happy and know that I'm not putting on a show. There's no script. I tried to write down some notes and stick to it. And quite honestly, I got one more page left. I thought I was going to be done in an hour. Psych mine. Okay. Actually, I said all this stuff already. I'm good. So my little journal, one of them, I have several and I write in all of them. So I'll be looking for my notes, but I specifically put them in this cute pink one. Look. Oh, it's pink and blue. Sequins, because you know how we do it from Detroit, Michigan, metropolitan Detroit. We like bling. So anyway, with that, y'all, let me just say, please help. It will be an adventure. It will be great. And the content will be awesome. I promise. I promise. I promise. And yeah, the fundraiser link is in the description. Once again, it's in the bio already on Instagram, and I will post the link to Facebook as well. And I love y'all and I appreciate y'all. So if you are not subscribed to this channel, what are you waiting for? Yeah, hit that subscribe button and become one of my water lilies. You all will always be water lilies because I love the water, and which was another reason here in these mountains, y'all, I love them. It's beautiful. It is beautiful, lush and green. But let me tell you, I don't think I've had allergies since, I don't even remember the last time I had allergies. I'm talking eyes, nose, throat, itching, just itching. I even itched from head to toe. Had to get some antihistamines. Sister, if you in here, I found some of that expired Benadryl. I ain't even above it, y'all. Let me just tell y'all. Sister was not playing. Sister made me these little packets when I went to Ghana. They got stuff in them. She thought of everything. She went to her old infamous dollar store. She loved a dollar store. Let me tell you, when I tell you this is Benadryl, when I was going through the last month or whatever, itching, I was itching like crazy. I couldn't find not a one packet of Benadryl. I had to go through my suitcases because I was looking for my little tool. I got like a little camp and travel tool. And I looked, all this Benadryl. Y'all, this Benadryl expired in 2019. But I would take it if I need it. And I'm going to let y'all know if I have a toxic reaction to it. I ain't above it. I got a little Kleenex. I got Band-Aids. She got mouthwash. I got a little mosquito repellent bracelet. Sister thought of everything because my sister is better than y'all's. I don't care what y'all saying. I'll fight you about it. She took good care of me. And when I went to Ghana, she had everything in there. And so I still have it. What year? I think I went to Ghana in 2019. I think the shit was already expired. Sister trying to kill me off. I like Nurse B. Girl, I ain't above it because I already know. You know, this is over yonder is big pharma country. So they're gonna tell you the stuff expired and throw it away and don't take it, and you should take something else. You know what they do with that expired medicine? They send it to the World Health Organization, and the World Health Organization sends it to Africa. So I'm gonna take my Benadryl. I ain't thinking about what y'all talking about. I have a friend that is a pharmaceutical rep. I have spent 14 years working in the medical field as a healthcare professional. So I already know the routine. I'm not advising you to go out and, do whatever. I know me, I know my body. I really don't like taking medicine. However, if I need to, and it said 1912, I'm gonna take it. It's gonna kill something, not me. It's gonna kill something. So anyway, yes. Hit them links, y'all. Come on, let's do it, do it, do it. Yes, I just want to put this last banner up and look for any questions. I think there is a slight delay, and then I'm gonna wrap it up. This is one of the quickest lives that I have done. 12 people in here. Did I miss? Let me go look through the comments and make sure I didn't miss anybody. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope this was informative, and I hope to get more of us. What happened? Show. Oh, I don't know what happened. Okay, there it is. It's called my cursor. I have my cursor over it. I'm sorry. Okay, so yes, I want more of us to enjoy these benefits that we have here. And you know, if Africa is not your thing, I even kind of got up off of that because I was like, oh, if they don't look like me, I'm not going. At one point, I was considering moving to Portugal. And Lord knows I don't want to move to no Portugal. But there are so many places, there are so many islands off the coast of Africa that look way better than the Bahamas and all the Caribbean places that almost looks the same. We have just about the same culture because, you know, of course, people were taken from here and placed all over the world. And I want to show that. And I want to show that you don't have to break the bank to do it. So I really look forward to, I'm so freaking excited about this. Was like when I started doing my packing to see if this bag was going to be big enough. Yeah, the bag is packed. I got to unpack it to show y'all how I packed it. And keep in mind that, yes, I've lost a lot of weight, but I'm still a big girl. And so my stuff take up a lot more space than y'all little tiny folks. So I got it in. I still have like maybe 6 or 7 outfits in there, you know, call a little laundry, wash your stuff, and keep it moving. So yeah. Thank you, Gordo. Thank you. I'm trying to thrive. I honestly feel like for a year I was lying dormant and just detoxing. I was detoxing, clearing my mind, and trying to, you know, take it all in. Because I can't believe I'm in Africa either. Like, I've been known to do some stuff, but this was of epic proportions. And when I tell you I was not playing, I was not playing, and I was doing the giddy up. So still till today, we have not been on lockdown. Most people don't wear masks. They say if you got on a mask, they know you're a foreigner. I don't really care because when I go to the supermarket, I put a mask on because there are the people that come here, especially in the area that I am in. I am in Arusha. So I sit between Mount Kilimanjaro and the Serengeti. This is the hub for all the European people that want to come in and climb Mount Kilimanjaro and go to the Serengeti and enjoy all this richness of Africa. They have been here. The last time I went to Zanzibar, the airplane, it was only maybe 2 or 3 Black people on the airplane. Because why? Because my people still scared of Africa. Don't be scared. Come on over here. So I want to present to you and show it to you, this beauty. I saw, now, if you tell me if this is an oxymoron or not, I saw a video where a heifer on there talking about, I guess she was African, that she wants to tell the story of Africa herself, and she don't want the story to come from others. Now, when she said others, I don't know who she was referring to, because boo, you look like you living over there in Germany or Belgium or somewhere with one of them local boyfriends. You know what I'm saying? If that's your thing, have at it. It's not mine. I want to show you where we came from, what we got going on. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. And so with that, I'm going to shut it down. I don't see no questions coming in. I love y'all. Thank you. Hoorah. Hoorah. Okay, that's Daff. I'm like, who's that? That's Daff. It's got to be Daff. Anyway, yes, that military training, I ain't scared of a backpack. There may be some places that I may trek up a mountain. There's some small, I think Mount Kenya it's in the top 5 tallest mountains in Africa. And love you too, Linda. And I'm trying to get Erin over here so she can come trekking with me because my cousin Erin, y'all, she is doing it big. I should have had her link for her channel. She found some places in Atlanta and in Georgia. Let me not say Atlanta, some mountains and some trails in Georgia that I just didn't even know existed. And I'm a truck driver. I've been to every state in the United States except for Alaska. And hello, Yolanda, welcome. So now I want to show y'all Africa. And we starting over here in East Africa. And I got my little map out. And I'm like, I can get from here to here, from here to here. and come home and regroup and marathon on them tutoring hours and then go hit. I would like to see Namibia, Botswana, Angola. I ain't too cool on South Africa, but I'll go down to Cape Town and check it out and see what they're doing. They say, they boast that they are the most westernized country in Africa. And that means what? Okay. Anyway, I ain't gonna speak on that. Do it your way, have it your way, like Burger King. I don't know. Yeah, she is definitely a water lily. She is a trekking sister. And so when I grow up, I want to be like her because, like I say, it's my story and I'm sticking to it. I am immature and I'm proud of it. Yes, yes, yes. So anyway, y'all, thank y'all so much for making this a success. It started off kind of rocky with the internet shutting me down, but I did that. I did it. So please, please, please also let me know, leave a comment, and let me know if you want to see me do more lives, because in the long run, doing the lives will help me. Now, I think one thing for sure, when I get to the train station in Nairobi, I don't think you're allowed to film for security purposes inside of the actual train station. And it's really nice train station. So I want to show y'all everything from the time I leave my door to the time I go through. I know I can't get into immigration with the camera and all that stuff. Kenya no longer does visas upon arrival. And like I said, with that, I found my East Africa visa. So I applied for that. It takes anywhere from 24 hours to 6 days to get approved for it. And I'm super duper excited because I'm going to come on with the come on. I'm going to bring it to you like I know how to bring it. And, you know, the prices go along with it. So like I said, transparency, the real, the truth. We're going to keep it 100 on this channel. Because I am Sekela on Go. Sekela Aminata. Also, y'all, I be crocheting and stuff. So if you are really, really, you know, a heavy hitter, you might be wanting to look for one of these epic Afghans that I be crocheting. I'll be doing the crochet thing. I'll be in here. I don't want to talk to y'all. I don't want to do nothing because I'll be crocheting. I be making stuff. I made myself a crossbody bag and I made a sleeve for my laptop because the one that I have is too big to fit in the little compartment for the laptop. So yeah, so I'm doing things. I'm busy. I'm busy, busy, busy. You got to do it all. Silverback 44. Hey, mister, how are you? Awesome, awesome. Thank you for do more lives. Awesome, cool, cool, cool. Okay, so it is an 8-hour time difference from me in the East Coast, 9 from my peeps in Texas. I don't know if I got any mountain people. 10 West Coast, 11. I'm way ahead of y'all, but I'm not the furthest ahead because my students from Asia, China, Japan, Taiwan, all them, they're like 6 hours ahead of me. So that is really cool. I've got students from everywhere except for Africa. The ones that speak English speak it well here on the continent, and the ones that don't, they don't want to learn it, and I'm cool with that too. Yeah, we have a communication barrier because I can only remember one word at a time. So in the midst of getting up there in age, which is totally a blessing, alhamdulillah, I am learning Swahili, learning Arabic, tutoring English. My brain is fried. My brain is fried. So welcome, y'all. Please, please, please hit that subscribe button. Check out the description. And, you know, I'm going to do these lives a little more frequent. They're probably going to be quite a few of them between now and the time that I leave. And also, I did, you know, I went on ahead and did what I had to do. I was one of those anti-jab people. So I'm still anti-jab, but check this out. Because I'm a rebel. I've been rebelling since I came into the world. You have to know. So this country and this country, well, this country just got put theirs on the market. And it is the only one that has been through a 1-year, 3-phase clinical trial period. They only got it over in Zanzibar. I was mad because that's the one I wanted. So I ended up getting one that none of the countries accept. None of you big heavy hitters, the UK, the US, they're like, it's not good enough. So that's the one I took because it's the only one that's traditional. Anyway, yes. So with that, because some of these places are getting really picky, like Ghana, y'all tripping. They talking about they finding the airlines and all this stuff. I've been to Ghana twice, so I guess I'm X y'all off the list. I done been there and done that. So yes, me and my little Chinese, my little Chinese jab, we going somewhere. Don't tell me what you ain't gonna take, because I'm gonna do just that. You tell me to go to the left, I'm gonna go to the right. That's just me. That's how I do it. That's how I live my life, and I enjoy it. Look what it's got me. It's got me all the way over here in Africa. I do not live to just be trapped up in a box. Sometimes y'all got to leave outside of y'all comfort zone. And with that, where's Money Hotep? Money Hotep. Y'all need to get with her. She still doing insurance, because y'all need that insurance. Y'all need, if you're young, if you working and you young and your company don't provide you some, get with her. She is she still in here? Please give me the information. Silverback 44. Let me know, because that's one thing I do. Whether I don't look for people to reciprocate back, but I support my people. When I was in the US, I would buy, my storage unit was testimony. I would buy stuff to support them, whether I needed it or not. That's just me. I want to support you because I want my people to succeed. I want my people to succeed, and I want my people to be in the know. Do not walk through life with blinders on your eyes. Open your eyes and see things for what they are, because we weren't taught a lot of stuff. And then now they're trying to take certain words out of the textbooks for the kids, so they think that they're going to be even dumber. Teach y'all babies. Teach them and show them the right way to go. We are so rich in history and knowledge, and when you hit her, people tend to be afraid of you. Be afraid, because we coming. That head that's going to be the tail, whatever you believe, we coming. So I want to bring it to you so that you will know for sure. That is for sure. All right? Word. Anyway, y'all, that's a wrap. I am so happy that you all came. And Bolo, be on the lookout. Maybe I'll come back again, maybe Wednesday or something. I don't know, but I'm going to keep y'all posted for sure. This takes the place of Monday's video, but I'm not going to restrain myself, restrict. Time to go to bed. I'm going to restrict myself to just posting videos on Monday. Whenever it hits me and I have an idea and the light bulb goes off, you will see some shorties, some longs. The lives will be a little bit longer. Please get this out here and tell people, because there might be somebody that wants to come to Africa and they might be afraid for whatever reason. So, we out here to tell people like, oh yeah, this is this and this. This is a normal city like everywhere else. They got this in this particular country. The infrastructure is pretty decent. So there's companies, bring your company, bring their company, I don't know, whatever, however you want to do it. There's things here for you. They say, oh, if you were struggling in the United States, then you can't come to Africa and think you ain't gonna struggle. Boo-boo. Sit down, have several seats. Quit discouraging people. Somebody that's struggling in the United States might come over here and become a million, trillion, billionaire, whatever, however many zeros you can put behind it. Smart Money TV. Let me put this up here, girl. Yes, hit that up. Smart Money TV, so she can hook y'all up. Matter of fact, do you got any travel insurance? I think for me, getting travel insurance, because I'm already over here, may be a little difficult. But yes, if you want to come here, chumps, and you want to do some stuff like some hiking and some things that may be, really, really adventurous, you might want to consider getting you some travel insurance. Now, I don't really worry about stuff like that because I did get sick. Like I said, I sprayed half a can of, and it's not regulated. So this half a can of bug spray was like toxic. And I ended up going to the clinic. Well, my lab, my testing, the office visit, and 3 prescriptions cost me $20. But that's minor. So if you have to go, break a leg or something else happens and you have to go to the hospital, then that bill may, start and running up. They have public hospitals and private hospitals here. So if you want to go to the private hospitals, which, I'm sure they consider themselves to be a little bit better than the public hospital, it's probably going to run you a little bit more money. So, yeah, that's something to take into consideration, is to get you some travel insurance. Yes, welcome, Carmen. Welcome. I took a little break, but I'm back. And I'm back. Yes. So definitely will be doing, if anybody wants to be featured, they have something. Do you have to pay for medical? What do you mean? Like when you go, the insurance for the actual visit. Put that there. When I went to the office, after they finished with me, they wrote all my stuff down, gave me a copy of my lab results, and I went to the little window and paid $20. That's it, $20. And also, because like I said, you can tell the difference that here is not run by pharmaceuticals, there is run by pharmaceuticals. So when I was self-medicating, you go to the pharmacy, you can get anything from the pharmacy without going to the doctor, except for your maintenance meds. Like if you got high blood pressure or diabetes or something like that, then of course you want to go to the doctor to have that stuff monitored. But if you go and say, hey, look, I'm having this allergic reaction, I'm itching. And I told the guy, because I thought maybe it was the soap or something. And he was like, no, you need this antihistamine. Okay, thank you. Cough syrup. I've had 3 different cough syrups because they give you these little bitty bottles. They say they're herbal. They cost like $1, less than $2. No prescription. It is what it is. I sleep under a fan. And I've found that this house, since I've been in this house, this nice little house on a dirt road, that I have been congested. Because the dirt is just unbearable. And quite honestly, I'd be like, can it rain? So these people, they flying up and down the road, that dirt is coming right through the cracks and it's doing me in. Like you go put a Q-tip up your nose and it comes out just with a mud pie, I know that's nasty, but hey, it is what it is. I live on a dirt road. So yes. So anyway, yippity, 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 yip. I think I've said enough, and I hope that it was beneficial to you all. Please don't forget to hit that donation button for the fundraiser. And yes, I appreciate you all. And hush, Gordo, and respond to your WhatsApp. Anyway, all right, y'all. Thank you so much. I'll give you like 20 seconds because there's a little delay. If anyone else has a question, please, please, please. Also, please check out the Smart Money Chick on her Smart Money TV. Yeah, just look that up because I know on Instagram she's the Smart Money Chick, I believe, unless she's changed her name. Was waiting nurse to take blood for hours. Finally, she was told she had to go pay for it then. Okay, so I'm not even going to talk about the Gambia, but the Gambia is nowhere on my list. I have no intentions of going to the Gambia. So just to let you know right there, things are way different in the Gambia. Very different. Very, very. Even when I was in Ghana, my problem is I thought maybe it was the US or whatever. I can't drink milk. And there's like 3 times in life that I've kind of OD'd on milk because, I'm from Michigan, the land of Kellogg's. And I like cereal like the next person. Sometimes when they go and say, I'll just eat cereal, eat cereal, eat cereal. Well, when I was working in a clinic in Michigan, I had this episode and I was drinking gallons of milk and eating all this freaking cereal that was on sale. And they was testing me for everything because I was sick as a DOG and I didn't know why. My second trip to Ghana, I was drinking these little packets of condensed milk. I thought condensed milk was fake milk. I didn't know that it was like concentrated milk where they have removed all the water out of it. So it's like milk to the 100th power. And I was sick as a DOG in Ghana. Did the same thing here, only this time I was just itching like crazy. I didn't drink as much as I previously have, but I was on a good guzzle roll. And so I just cannot drink milk. Cow's milk is not for me. I broke my blender. So that's why y'all don't see me with my cool smoothies and my cashew milk, because I broke my blender. Anyway, soon come. Don't have that notification on, but I will. Yeah, turn it on so we can gossip. So we can yippity yap. And where's my guy said? Yeah, so y'all, thank you very much for coming. And be looking real soon. Like these, sometimes the notifications may come the day before or whatever I posted, and let y'all know when the next live is coming. If I feel like I want to talk to y'all and I miss y'all so much. Thank you so very, very much. All right. Okay. So with that, Wahedi and Asante Sana for coming and all your support. Thank y'all for real. Thank you. All righty. Good night.